No, we needed to show you that so you understand and agree that women's football in Nigeria is getting better. The fun and excitement is actually infectious. So what a game it was for Rivers Angels, defending champions. They needed to get back to winning ways after that draw in Uyo, and they did that in style. Cynthia Ako was on fire. She got a brace. And what about that third goal was nothing short of quality. Joseph Atewe, we see, when people say this like this, then you'll be convinced. See the fans, they're having fun. We're seeing top-class players also in the league, and the excitement is fantastic.
Well, I think first kudos to to Aisha Falode and also the management doing enough to ensure that this league lives up to the billing in that one. And I would say the good part about the league is that you have players who once played for the Super Falcons or currently were the Super Falcons and joined up with teams. We've seen players in Robo FC and also Rivers Angels in that one. So I think it's a good one. Look at the breathtaking goals that were scored by these girls. It says a lot about the quality we have in the league. So we can only hope that it keeps improving.
Fantastic. Okay, we're getting ready for the game between Nigeria and South Africa, and of course the World Cup qualifier with Cameroon. And Uyo seems to be the venue where all of this action will be taking place. Joseph, a report says that the NFF inspection team, they've been to the stadium and they're happy with the Uyo pitch. I think good one for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, because that place is gradually becoming hope for them.
I mean, don't forget, since the coach took over again at Val, he hasn't lost a single game on that pitch, which says a lot. I mean, don't forget, he chose the Nest of Champions as his own venue. This is where he wants to play his game and execute the game against South Africa. And we have a good record, on that pitch. So for me, I'm not surprised. But talking about the pitch, don't forget, some months ago, I mean, there were reports that the pitch is in a bad state. Let's just hope, it won't affect this players. But the Nigerian Football Federation coming out to say, I mean, we've inspected the pitch and it is it is good to play on. So I think we must agree with them.
The inspection team was led by the chairman of NFF Technical and Development Committee, by Sir Chris Green, and they expressed satisfaction with the current state of the playing turf at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. We can also call it the Nest of Champions. It's grass. This means we just need to keep maintaining it, and the Super Eagles will be fine there.
Of course, we must maintain this stadium. I think I'm talking about maintenance culture is something we lack in that way, and I think the Nigerian Football Federation is doing enough. Don't forget, when the stadium was built, according to reports we had, there was a 10-year years plan to maintain the stadium. So hopefully after the game against South Africa, won't come back to complain about the bad pitch.
Okay, so that's it. Remember, we're also monitoring action going on in the Europa League. Let's just quickly find out what's going on with Manchester United. They are away at Anderlecht, and they're still keeping that 1-goal lead scored by Eric Mkhitaryan. Games in the 82nd, 83rd, and 84th minute. Ajax still leads Schalke 04, 2-0. Celta Vigo is beating Genk 3-2. And it's halftime in the game between Lyon and Besiktas. And it is the away team Besiktas that are enjoying a 1-0 lead. Let's run through the PFL in the English Premier League. And when the list came out, were you surprised with the names you saw?
Well, I don't think I was. I mean, I was expecting, to see an Eden Hazard. He's done tremendously well with Chelsea this season. I was expecting, to see some other key players. Kante, maybe the only surprise, but I think Kante this season for Chelsea has been fantastic.
Yeah,
I know that, but
the guy's been consistent.
Can he win it?
Why not?
I don't think he can at this point. I think Eden Hazard, might just, top.
Arguably the only player with a sort of work rate in the EPL.
Well, for me, I think Kante well has done, as I said, well. But then don't forget, when it comes to, dishing out these awards, it depends on the amount of goals you've scored and also your contribution with the team in that way. Yes, Kante has done well with Chelsea, but Eden Hazard this season has been fantastic.
That's right. I totally agree with that. So, Kante and, of course, Eden Hazard headlining the PFL of the Year award. And remember, you can be part of the program. You can talk to us on Twitter channels, _sports, Facebook channels, Sports. Joseph, let's just quickly mention the UEFA Champions League. What a story we're having. What do you think we should be expecting in the second leg?
Well, we should expect fireworks. I think Monaco, most especially, I want him to watch out for. A team that has scored more than 100 goals this season. It says a lot about them. And one player, Kylian Mbappe, has been fantastic. 21 goals in all competition for Monaco. Is just 18. Wow. But that aside, I think for Borussia Dortmund, Monaco has got to be wary of the threat these guys will bring to the table away from home. Yeah. Because in as much they score goals, they also concede. And you look at Borussia Dortmund, I think the highest scoring side in the group stages. So you look at it, they know how to score goals. I think one thing affected them yesterday, which maybe you want to say the psychological effect of what happened to them, where their boss, suffered some, setback in that. But I think Monaco would go
to watch.
But they need to be
When
careful.
we come back, you tell me the teams you think will advance. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll take a break and we'll come back. Joseph, we do just that for us. Tell us teams that will advance and we will read your tweets. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We have Joseph Atewa with us. Joseph, we're talking about the UEFA Champions League. You sound confident at Monaco. We go through. Leicester City Atletico. What do you think we should expect in the second leg?
Well, a very difficult game for Leicester City, both home and away. I mean, you're taking on a side as well expensive when it comes to playing the UEFA Champions League. Don't forget, they got to 2 finals in 3 seasons. Says a lot about the coach, Diego Simeone, and his boys. But going against Leicester City, let's hope, the fairy tale story would continue, but I don't see that happening because you look at the caliber of players you have at Atletico Madrid, they know how to play at the UEFA Champions League. But Leicester dedicated determination, the zeal, to get to the semis might just be the decider, but I don't think that will happen.
Well, hey, bruv, it's football, anything can happen. Let's just read 2 tweets on and then we'll wrap up the show. Oshinawa Kingsley says, Madrid, Monaco, Juventus stand better chances of making it, while Leicester City has 40% chance against Atletico. 40. They might just want to work with that 40% to see what can come out of that one. Oshinawa Kingsley also said, I can't wait for another edition of the Channels National Kids Cup. This is what our FA should be doing, going deep to the grassroots. We love it at the grassroots. Thank you so much, Joseph, for coming
Thanks
around.
for having me, Austin.
And of course, to you, wherever you are in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels Television, I keep telling you, this show doesn't end when we leave the studio. We continue our talks on social media, on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels-Sports. That's the show on behalf of the ever-winning sports team at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakwan. Sports is so much fun. So in everything you do, remember to keep talking sports. Bye for now.